both of ours and have the viewers say which is the better handshake.
Yeah, and then
I mean, I would.
reenact them.
I'll send that.
I would even vote Bungus's and Josh's was way better.
Really?
That's elite.
I
really
think just the
creative.
fact that it's Cade and Josh. Is funny, too.
Yeah.
Like those two. And Bemis is the one that went under.
He does that little swim move and then just goes.
Oh my gosh, I have this.
Throwback to them at the beginning of the year when we had the auditorium thing and we had to do a handshake and they did the one where they're like,
That was funny. All right, there's the last one.
That was the most
There we
pointless
go.
beginning of the year.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was.
I'm not going if we're doing next year.
Alrighty, welcome back everyone to the Phoenix College Bears Baseball Podcast. I'm here with myself, Elias.
Episode 2.5.
Episode 2.5. Yeah, we lost one last week. We not sure where it went. That's all right, but
Happens.
yeah. All right, we have two new guests today. We have
I'm Lucas Hinsey. I'm an outfielder.
And I'm Phil, and I'm a bullpen catcher red shirt.
that's all. Okay, we'll jump right in. So we'll just start off with what values do you think makes a great college athlete?
I mean, hard work right off the bat, for sure. Just because, I mean, having a hard work or having a solid work ethic in college sports is the thing that's going to set you apart from everybody else and get you farther, get you to the next level, I feel like.
Yeah, and on top of that, just having a routine, sticking to the routine that you do every single day, like that, even coming down to the point when you wake up in the morning, the same thing to eat every day. Whenever you're coming to school, just be in a routine, knowing what you're doing, work hard, get your body right, and everything like that.
Being disciplined in that routine, too. Like, even when you know you don't want to do it, you're still doing it just because you know you got to.
Right, yeah. And you don't want to look at it as something you have to do. Like, it's
Yeah.
something you get to do every day, but everybody has a routine, and everybody's doing it. So, like, what makes you different is how hard you go with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I agree that just like sticking to routines, like you hear like all like the big league guys are like it's a daily thing. Like there's no like off days or like taking a few days off. Like if you eventually you get to like the point where like the days start adding up, like say you miss a day every 2 weeks, okay? You got 500 days in your career, in a college baseball career. So you take 2 days, say 2 days off a month. That adds up to like at least 3 weeks in a year, like easily, like 5 days a week. For sure.
The math may be wrong.
You pull out a piece of paper and a pencil and start writing it down.
The math may be
You
wrong.
understand? Like it's like it counts like then like 5 weekends are off. Say in the fall, 2 days a week.
Pretty
Maybe.
much, yeah.
That's about right.
We'll roll with that one.
Okay. All right. So we have a few new segments that we're trying this week. So our first segment is the worst rip on the team. Who do you guys think?
Top of my head, Brogan comes to mind just because
That's a pretty good one.
he wears nothing.
I got a good one. He's a red shirt. Keep that out of it. But Marcel.
Oh,
I've never seen him wear an
that
arm
is-
sleeve or some wrist tape or anything. So
that-
we gotta put
Yeah,
Marcel.
my pick is gonna be Elias. This kid wears the same arm sleeve he's worn since he
wearing
was
a leg
12.
sleeve.
Just worst trip.
Your
Who
arm
wears a
sleeve
leg
is pretty
sleeve?
beat up, bro.
Yeah, that one's
It's,
bad.
It's ripped. I offered you a brand new white one, and you looked me in my eyes and was like, "No, I'm not."
Mine's Jackson Eli, actually. We have a picture of him up on the board. That one, yep. Uh-huh. So, I don't know what that says about just wearing things around, but, you know, that's...
That's a hospital gown.
Yep.
Right?
Mhm.
Just was wearing it around, took it home.
Is it too early to get your prostate checked? Like, what was he getting done?
He's a
there?
little young for that.
Oh, my gosh. All right. Another one we have is, who do you think the best athlete on the team is?
I got a good one. Cade Lacey. I mean, I don't think that kid can't do anything.
That's true.
I've seen him do back folds like multiple times in a row.
That's true. He does a backflip about once a day.
Yeah. Yeah, in our inner circle.
Yeah, another Cade on my mind is Cade Bemis.
Okay, yeah.
That kid's pretty athletic.
Yeah.
Really? I'm going to go with another Cade with Cade Cunningham.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say Cade
that kid
Cunningham
could dunk
also.
a ball, and he's like 5'10"?
He can't. Yeah,
That's impressive.
That's the thing I looked at was like when we do other sports and other activities in the fall during the winter, when we were doing basketball, soccer, all that, you could tell who was just a baseball player and who was an athlete.
Dude, soccer
And
humbled everyone except for
Cunningham,
Chicho.
Cunningham was really good at everything. he
Yeah,
did.
Cole.
Yeah, definitely.
Cole. Cole just played basketball though.
Cole ran into a
Cole
pole.
may be a better basketball player than he is baseball player. I think if he was maybe 6'6", he'd be in the NBA.
You say that about yourself, though, so let's
I
not.
mean, that's true. That's why do you think we won the basketball tournament? We had 2 future NBA players that we were 6 feet.
This guy played JV basketball as a freshman.
Oh my
I did. I
gosh,
played
yeah.
JV as a freshman.
That's okay.
No big deal.
No big deal.
I mean, I did too, but whatever. it's like that. It's not thrown out the window.
I saw you play.
No, I'm not gonna say that I was good. I'm not saying I was good at basketball.
You played at a school that only had a JV team, no freshman team. Come
Nah,
on.
I didn't do it.
You
No.
left that part out.
I didn't play. I played in 8th grade. That was like the end of my basketball career. I went to like a day of high school basketball, and I was like, this seems like a lot of work. All right, the next one we have: what values brought you to PC?
They win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They win. That's why.
Yeah, I didn't know much about him, and Kimball emailed me. It was like, "Hey, we like saw you today, like want to talk." So I looked him up immediately, and making it to the World Series. What was it? 3 years in a row, two years in a row, and just seeing how successful he's been in that time is like,
Yeah.
why wouldn't I want to go here? Checked him out on Twitter. Like everything looked like a successful team, like program, and I was like, I want to go get better. Like if I'm gonna go JUCO, I want to go to Arizona where it's cool
Yeah.
and play for a winning team. Because like if you're playing, why do you not want to win like as much as you can?
Definitely. Yeah, I mean, it sucks that Kimball's gone. He was like the main reason that I committed here. But when I was talking to him in my recruitment process, he made that very clear and vocal that like, come here, you put in your work, and we win. Like that's the goal. So I was very excited to join that program. And unfortunately, he's not here anymore with us. But like that culture is still here, and we're not gonna let that go.
Yeah, I agree. Culture still lives on.
Yeah,
Still, yeah.
definitely. It's still FKU
Yeah, Scott's done a great job of just keeping the winning mentality here.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, there really wasn't any other option. Actually, I graduated in COVID year, was going to go to Yavapai, got cut from there, and then was going to go to another school in California, and then their season got cut due to COVID. And then Kimball reached out, and this was really my only option. So I came here and then just started to play with everyone that was here and had a fun year. I redshirted my first year, and then we went to the World Series that year, and then I just decided to stay from then on. And I've had a great time here.
Yeah. I was at a different school last year. I had some physical problems, tore some things, and didn't. Yeah. And I just decided that I wanted to not stay there. I wanted to go play some better baseball down in Arizona. And then basically I was going to go to South. And then one of my old coaches who coached Kimball back at UNC when he was still playing was like, he's like, you need to go to Phoenix. Like, Phoenix is the place to be right now. So got hit up like a few days later by Kimball and then pretty much signed.
It's way warmer down here too than where you're.
Oh
from,
my
so-
gosh, yeah. No more snow and wind. Actually, yeah. I'm like adapted to here now, dude. I get cold like 60.
It's gonna be rough when you go back.
Oh my gosh.
Full
Or if
time.
dude, if I go to like Nebraska or somewhere, dude, I'm gonna cry.
Anywhere else, pretty much.
Pretty much anywhere
yeah,
else.
Pretty much anywhere
but-
else.
Pretty much anywhere else. All right. We have another segment. We have the Sleepiest Teammate Award. Who do you think that's going to? We have a picture. Yep. There he is. He's actually slept through one of our games the other day.
That was gonna be my pick anyway.
So I think it's everyone's pick.
It's
I
pretty
think
obvious.
It's pretty unanimous. But
It's impressive.
that's him sleeping with cups on in the training room. So I don't know what I can tell you about it.
Yeah, we were going to present him the award today. However, he slept in, wasn't able to make it. So we'll have to try to get that to him another time.
Yikes.
Hopefully his shoulder feels better though.
It does, yeah, hopefully. Okay. Most athletic pitcher.
I mean, Cunningham's a pitcher, and we already
Oh.
discussed him.
Okay, but he's a POPR, so he's got 2 roles.
He's like a fake
Yeah,
pitcher.
He's half a pitcher.
He's a fake pitcher.
He was
I'm
a
sure he'd
two-way.
appreciate that.
He has more roles on our offense than he has on our pitching staff so far.
That is true.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Wait, Eddie, Danny.
Really? Those are your picks?
What?
Everybody does.
What? Do you see the way Eddie moves, bro? You know how, like, he throws from down here. You have to be athletic to throw the ball from your ankle.
That's true. Chris cannot throw his ball from his ankles.
No, but nobody was thinking Chris.
No, yeah, Chris was already out of the picture. Chris might be bottom
I
tier.
was thinking Robbie is pretty
Ooh.
Robbie's pretty athletic. I was thinking Izzy.
Izzy's
I think Z's a sleeper.
Oh,
He's
Yeah, Z
pretty
moves
athletic.
pretty. Yeah, Z's pretty fast.
yeah, he can move.
Pretty sure he snowboards.
Trey's low-key athletic.
Oh, another fake two-way
Yeah,
though.
yeah, he's also a fresh.
I mean, is he
fresh
a fake
PO.
two-way? Like, let's be
Yeah,
honest.
fake
I
two
watched
way.
it.
Was he a hitter ever?
What?
Even when he was
What
hit, he
other
wasn't
position is he playing?
I mean, he did play shortstop for the first few
I
weeks.
forgot that's where he was short, yeah.
That is crazy.
Wow.
It wasn't
I
pretty.
forgot about that too. Good for Trey.
Speaking of Trey, we have who do you think has the worst haircut on the team?
Oh, don't do him like that, bro. It ain't even that bad.
No, it's pretty bad. Oh,
Worst haircut, man.
well, I'd hate to put him on the spot, but Hathara showed up
Ah.
the other day just with an absolute monstrosity of a haircut.
His clippers broke in the middle of him trying to give himself a haircut.
But
He's since fixed it.
he has fixed it. But still, that Monday practice was rough.
That was bad.
Oh,
I like Bones' new buzz.
Bones got a good haircut.
It doesn't look good at all, but I think it's really funny.
It fits him.
Looking at
It fits him
like,
though. Yeah.
Watching him walk around with it in his
Yeah.
cast like this. It's so
Sold
funny.
I try to give him knuckles every day, and he's like,
Chris has a pretty bad haircut.
"Yeah."
He does.
I have to give it to Hunter though. We have a picture.
You gotta do him so dirty.
Just forgot a strip. I guess understandable. We can't see the back of your head, but
He needs a. He
So
needs a-
perfectly
oh,
lined.
so funny. Yikes. Okay.
Dear Lord.
What's your least / favorite walk-up song on the team?
Favorite right off the bat, it was Bones.
Same.
Still Dre.
Yeah.
Like that would have been mine
Wow.
if I was
Yeah.
playing. I love that one. But hearing yours after you tore your hamstring and were out for a little bit, the first time it came on when it was back, I was like, oh, that's nice to hear again. But I don't know if it was the song or it was you back in the lineup.
There's a little bit of both. I mean, I might be biased and say myself, but I don't know. Worst one. There's been a couple bad ones.
Man.
Really? Manny's isn't great.
Man.
Yeah.
Manny's first one.
Who was Manny Bring Sally Up, Bring Sally Up?
Yeah.
That was not my favorite
That's
one.
That was bad.
so bad.
That was not
They
good.
had it for about 2 games and then changed it.
He might have gone over in those games too, so that's probably
Could have been.
for sure.
He got
My favorite was Bones. My worst? I don't really know off the top of my head. Silas's first one wasn't the greatest.
I really dislike that one.
I don't remember that.
I really didn't like Bemis's is pretty bad. And Silas is pretty bad. Best one's gotta be Bird.
Birds walk
Yeah,
out.
because-
No.
That one's
Because
the
if you say
funniest.
Bird, then you got to say you, because you're the same exact thing. The whitest guy with the most Mexican walk-up song.
Neither one of you guys know what the words mean.
Dude, I understand. What do you mean?
Bro lived in Florida for 2 months.
Yeah, that is legit. That's funny.
Okay. Okay, we have a little deeper question. Ready? What's your biggest fear in playing college baseball or just playing baseball?
Probably a career-ending injury.
Really?
I have to say that. That would be pretty brutal. I mean, I don't know, because I feel like when everybody talks about someone's going to tell you, you got to hang your cleats up, but or one day your cleats are going to get hung up. But I feel like if you weren't told that and then you just got hurt and then you couldn't play, like Prince Fielder, like he played so good, and then one day he got the back problem. and then
Yeah,
couldn't
because he was
play.
fat. That's.
Didn't he be so brutal? He was a great player.
I mean, that's why his back problems happened. He could have prevented that. Like, but yeah,
but still, I mean,
Yeah.
getting told you can't play because of an injury is even worse.
if he could have prevented it, it's a little better. But like, yeah, I agree. I like this sucks. Not being able to play this fall is bad. I don't know. My biggest fear would be not reaching like my fullest potential as a player. like if I had the capability to go pro or D1 or whatever, and I never fulfilled that, and like I could have done more to achieve that. That's why I like don't want to leave anything undone. I want to like go as hard as I can and see where it takes me. But not reaching those goals would be my biggest fear.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Like, say you get up to heaven one day and there's God with you, and he's showing you a picture of like this person that you don't even know, and he's like, and you're like asking like, who is this? And he's like, it's you. If you just like spend some more.
Is this the Goggins?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is this the David Goggins?
It's not the
Yes, it
Goggins.
is.
It's not the Goggins. I was just going. He doesn't believe. He's like, if I got up in the morning, if I got up in the morning, I saw myself. He's like, I don't even know who this is. But that's like the same. Like what would you want to do if you didn't like, say you didn't work hard enough, like, and he's just like, he's like, you only had to go like, you just work out like 4 more times a week, a few more reps, like didn't skip the weight room that like a few times, like you just have these little things and they just like add up over time, like.
That goes back to the discipline thing.
Exactly.
For the first question,
Yeah.
though.
Like if you can just not like, let's say like eventually you gotta hang your cleats up one day. Like it just happens.
Yeah.
You either run out of time or run out of what do you call it? Skill.
Mhm.
Like be able to like sleep at night and like know that you actually worked like your hardest. Like it baffles my mind when kids are just like, I'm just gonna go home today.
Yeah.
I'm like, why? Like, don't you want to like see like what could happen?
And
Like,
go
just-
home and do what? Nothing.
Yeah, exactly. You can go
Exactly.
home, dude.
Stay here and get a little bit better.
Yeah, dude. Like, yeah,
For a couple more hours a day. 'Cause,
exactly.
yeah, looking back, even when you're 26 and you feel like you're in prime shape after you're done playing baseball, and you're like, damn, I feel like I could be on the field with all these other guys.
Yeah.
But you just have to hang them up because after that point, no one else wanted you because you weren't good enough when you were 21, 22.
Because
Even if you had all those hours and days that you could have continued to get better and continued to work harder. But instead you didn't. You went home, just played video games.
No,
It's
exactly.
like-
Everyone's got 24 hours, right? Like, it's like how well you use 24 hours.
Right.
Your time efficiency.
Like you see like the professional guys, like they just do like everything is like planned. Like if you ever seen like I think it's Evan Longoria's day, everything's planned to a minute. It's insane. Like he has like when he drinks water even like planned in. Like everything's just like like he made sure that he's like not leaving time. Like I'm guilty of it. I will look at my phone for 2 hours. Terrible at it. Wish I did do it.
and being a college athlete is like that's unrealistic when you're not getting
It varies. It's so yeah.
but still like having that work ethic to put your phone down and then go do something.
Exactly. Or just spend the extra time. Like, what is an extra hour and a half of the field gonna do to you?
Like not very many people stay, so you get that many more reps. Like
That's true.
Yeah.
Because think about it, if you go through, say we go through a normal day of practice with us, like you get your probably 35 swings in the cage, and then you get 15 swings on the field. That's 55. No, that's
5 plus 5 is 0.
50 swings a day, okay? Let's go with that, okay?
Yeah.
Like 50 swings is you hear the like you ever like let's see like the Japanese kids like their work?
Yeah.
They take, like
so
it's like
repetitive.
like Ichiro's thing was like he took something crazy like 5,000 swings a day growing up.
Holy shit.
Swings. Like
That's the Kobe thing, the 10,000 hours. That's
it is
all
my
the
God.
time.
10,000 hours is like my favorite thing to talk
Yeah.
about. Like if you break it down like all right, back to like you got 500 days, you college baseball. We practice for
A year and a half.
like realistically 2 hours a day.
Yeah.
Can you do the math? It's like it's not 10,000 hours. Like what are you doing that other hours to get there to
Yeah.
like the professional level?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And most of the hours during our practice, you're either in the outfield, shagging,
Like
not
what-
really taking clean reps.
What are
and
your
then you're doing-
actual practice?
yeah, but
hours?
like you guys can get some reps off that with fly balls.
Yeah.
ground balls.
Yeah, for sure.
There's always times.
Right.
But like,
There's only so many you get in those. You get maybe, say, 10. You get 10 to 20 a day, 50 swings. It's not even 100 reps total of baseball reps.
But that's why it comes down to the quality of how we do everything, and that's what I think like we can improve at practice is the quality of every single thing like individually we do. Because if we don't get that many reps, you need to be doing like the best you can when you get that rep. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
Totally,
feel like
yeah.
people need to be so locked in on trying to get better right then because you don't have a whole bunch of reps to get better on. And then that's like, when it goes into the game, it's like, oh, like, why are we making errors? Like, well, lock in during ground ball. It's like, I think our infield's really good, and they just, like, haven't played like it. Like, I seen them in the fall make a ton of plays, turn two, everything like that, and it seems like we've turned our first double play in 20 years yesterday. It was-
Yeah, for real.
It was bang bang too.
Oh my gosh, yeah. But yeah. I'm stuck. Oh well, yeah. That just comes down to hours, I think. I don't know. The fear is so big of just like not being able to like even like look your like parents in the face, like, sorry, I didn't try hard enough.
Yeah, like I wasted all your time and your money.
Like-
or yourself
Yeah.
in the
Like
face.
sorry, like you just drove me to tournaments my whole life for me to be like, sorry, I got lazy.
Spent thousands of dollars on different club teams.
Yeah,
putting me in different
lessons.
little leagues, lessons.
everything. Just be like
bats.
sorry.
Yeah.
Got lazy.
Yeah, even the money you invest into yourself,
I know.
like driving yourself to practice every day, buying yourself new gloves, new bats, all that stuff. Then you have to look yourself in the mirror and be like, well, didn't do as much as I could have,
Yeah.
and you have to live with that.
All right, we'll go on a little more positive notes. Start wrapping things up. All right, so we have a new handshake of the year candidate. It should be that one. Beavis and Josh. That's our dugout energy, guys. Always keeping it light. Beavis has been playing really well. Josh had a great day yesterday.
Josh finally had a good day.
Yeah.
It's good to see.
That was huge.
Those two are both dogs.
Yeah.
Very.
I love those guys. The energy they bring every day is great.
Yeah.
So funny. So
But yeah, that might surpass me and Casey's.
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and
Hey.
say that it does. I vote
I'm gonna be honest, so
Bemis and Josh is better.
it's kind of impressive watching Elias jump onto a 6'5" guy.
It is pretty cool to see you get up that high.
Thank you.
And you have to catch him every day. I mean, that's not easy.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not exactly a light person,
Nah.
but kind of the fattest team in the ACAC.
Yeah, we might
The
be.
Bears. It's okay. Let's see.
Gotta get in the weight room.
Bears need to get in the weight room.
All right, who's most likely to get the bucket of curveballs on our team?
Marcel. I think Marcel would go and grab him probably right away.
Yeah, I would have to agree with myself. I'm gonna have to agree there. He'd go and grab it for sure.
I feel like if you told Max that and you're like, Max, go grab the curveballs, he'd like look at you lost for a few seconds before he finally put it together. But,
Really? I'm gonna go with Silas. Every time Scott comes back from our meeting, he goes, lost the coin flip, won the coin flip. Silas believes him.
How do you keep winning these things at the pug, man?
That's pretty bad.
It is pretty bad. I also have another candidate. I think Phil would definitely do it. If you caught Phil off guard and you asked him to do something, you'd be like, yeah, sure, buddy, I'll go do it. Right down the line.
I completely agree. If Scott just looked at him like kind of stern, he's like, Phil, get the bucket of curveballs. He'd be like,
Scott can tell me to do whatever, and I would not even question it.
Yes, sir.
wow. All right. So what do you think is most important for the Bears moving forward? Now they're on to Division I play. What do you think's the main attribute that's going to help us win some games here?
Casey, you've been through this for 5 years. What gets
Subtle blow there.
what do we fall back on whenever the
Really
schedule
just-
gets tough?
Just being consistent and winning all of the at bats that you can, winning on defense, winning important innings, execution, and just being able to stay up as a whole team throughout the entire game, because there's going to be games where you get down right away, but you still have to be able to fight throughout the entire game until it's over. And there was a lot of games last year and even the year before where we had come back. I mean, last year we had a game against South that went like 15 innings or something. We ended up winning that one. So just being able to execute everything, because when we play the D1s, everything's just that much faster, and they're that much better at pitching, hitting, fielding. So we just have to match that and just make sure that we execute as good or better than they do.
I think we got to remember how good we are too, and just remember how every single guy on this team's a dog, and they can deliver in any given moment. So I think if every guy is just remembering, stay true to your process, your mindset, your approach, and everything else take care of itself. So
Yeah, we got a lot of guys who work hard, and if they just trust their work and let the game come to them, they're gonna perform in those moments. You know, all three of you guys start, and you guys all work really hard, and there's a reason like you two have both been lead off in your 4-hole all year. Like, you guys earn it, and you trust your work, and it's fun to watch.
I agree. Yeah, I think like the trust. Like, I feel like a lot of people like hit the panic button. We have a lot of guys hitting the panic button, but just being able to like even like I think Casey's a great example of that. Like, didn't have the greatest fall, like happens, but now he started off the season.
Fall star.
Casey was not a false star.
Not a false star. Not a false star.
I saw your round of BP at the sophomore show. That was nice.
That was the most barrels he got in the fall. You know, that's. But it doesn't matter. Like, he came to the spring. Like, I know at the beginning of the year we talked about a bunch of guys. Like, I know Evan Rice is a name a lot of people know. Like, apparently he hit like 100 in the fall, and proceeded to almost hit 400 with like something crazy, like 7 bombs in the spring. Like, it's just like just being able to like be like, okay, like it happened. Like, it's baseball. Like, fuck, you go for 4.
Yeah.
But
And our team's like so close that like when people, there's no reason to panic. Like, we have each other's back like all the time. Like, just fall back on that culture that we established in the fall, and just like ride it out and see how far we can go.
yeah, I agree. Just being okay with like everyone calm down.
Right.
Yeah.
Cause what, you guys won the league being 500 last year.
Yeah, we were 19 and 19,
Right.
and we were 2 games in front of in first place. So we clinched with 2 games to go.
You clinched the number 1 seed with 2 games.
Yeah,
That's insane.
being barely above 500.
So like losses are gonna happen. We just gotta continue to get after it, I guess. Every time it's a new day.
Yeah, I agree. So, what's been your favorite memory of PC so far? What have you had?
I hit a home run off Kimball in in MVP. And I was rounding second, and he told me to go get it.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty good.
That was the happiest moment for a second. And I was like, he doesn't care.
He does not care at all.
Mine might have been the walk-off run rule grand slam that I
Yeah,
had
that was fun.
that I hit against Mesa in the beginning of the season. That was pretty cool.
Do you remember that?
I'll just go with my first college home run. It was a pretty cool moment. So, and it was the first one this team had hit too, so that was funny. I had the home run record for the first for 4 straight games. So I was pretty stoked on that.
Yikes! Yeah, I do remember that. Gosh, I don't know what mine is. Probably just me, I guess. I mean, I love it, like the team dinner things. Like, you play 100 games in a season. Some of us more. Like, I want to play probably close to 200 games or something crazy this year. But like, it's going out to eat.
Twin Peaks after.
Twin Peaks. Yeah. Just we're going to mod after a game. Like, it's, I don't know. Just connections are.
It's cool.
It's better. Yeah. That's pretty much all we got. That pretty much concludes episode 2.5 of the Phoenix College Podcast. Thank you, Enzi and Phil, for coming on.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. And Casey.